Hi there, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is part 6 of my Ferrari SF24 build. So last time I actually was building the Red Bull and we got the front wing on here as well as a lot of these details. And with the Ferrari, we left it off with getting the front and the back connected and the cockpit in. So now we're going to continue with the Ferrari. Okay, it looks like I got everything sorted here, so let's get started. So we have part 6 here, and we are going to start again with getting some pins in here. Okay, can I figure out where these go? Looks like they go. Okay, I have this guy here, and we have that there. So that's kind of sticking in there a little bit, don't like that. And it's supposed to be here, I believe. And then another one here. And then a blue pin, or a blue axle pin in there. Something's gonna get all the way across there. There's only 2 of these blue axle pins this time around. Oop. Gotta get that in there. And we have, oh no, it's not that one, it's this one, and that goes there. Okay, now 2 red beams are gonna connect those up. Got them in the right spot, I think. Like that. Okay. And now we have this beam. Oh, we got, well, first the T. First the T with a pin. And then we're hooking this one up like this. Okay, and then another black pin there, 5 beam, and then a long blue pin. Oh, here we go. And sticker 32. Gonna be probably a lot of stickers this time around. There's sticker 32. Okay, that's 1, and then we got to put this red pin in here, and then this hooks up over here, and we have this red beam. Okay, and that goes on the side here. So this actually connects up to the yellow axle that is here. So we're putting that over here, and that has to connect. How is that connecting? Oh, that goes, oh, is that gonna reach? So that's supposed to go here. This black pin supposed to go in there, and then that, okay, it does reach, but that's not, there we go. Just push that through better, and this is not hooking to anything yet. Okay, now we have another section here. There's a, this goes in like that, somewhere like this, and then this panel. Okay, now the small the smaller kind of curved panel here. No sticker. No sticker. Okay. And that goes like this. Okay, we have two long blue pins in here. And this gray beam. So that's supposed to hook onto there as well. Hold that in. Okay. Now the bigger panel, two black pins in there. Then that goes like that. Okay, long blue pin on this end with a 1x1 gray beam. Pin there, pin here. Okay, now you flip this around. And we put in a pin over, we put in 3 pins. Okay, there's 2 on this side and 1 in the middle. Now we got the edges of the floor plan panel. Okay, we have number 21. That is right. So the Mercedes has a bunch of the little ones instead of these big ones that we get in this one, and the McLaren actually doesn't have these little edges on it. They hadn't started doing that yet. Mercedes was the first one with the edge of the floorboard with these wing flaps. These panels. Okay, so this little one is supposed to go in here. That's what they used to have to be, just these two, or I guess there's 3 length and 1 length. Now they have a 5 length panel here. Okay, and then there's an axle goes into there. Oh, that's why they want this one, because of the axle. Okay, so now this has to go in like this. And yeah, that goes here. And there. There's that. Okay, now what is this? Kind of jumping into something else here, not sure what's going on now. We have one of these 3 beams with the axle holes. Okay, so I gotta put this in here. And this hooks up like that, and the gray axle. Like so, I think. Okay, and then another, oh, is this gonna be the wing, the diversion wings for the underside? Is this the setup for them? Okay, so this is supposed to go like this. Okay, and then we have this guy. This beam goes on this side, and then, okay, that's right. Okay, and then we have a beam on there. The number 7. Oh yeah, so this is actually what they were made out of on the McLaren. These little wings. It was much more solid on the Mercedes. The McLaren had like the Lego flaps which move around, but on the Mercedes there were these, which was nice and strong. So now we gotta put 2 more of these number 7s on. So yeah, so they did that versus like on the Red Bull, they do those new sword pieces or what they look like anyway. Okay, so this goes in the middle. So that's how they get those diversionary fins on here. And diversionary, I think that might be a made-up word. So, okay, we got that. That goes here. And, okay, that's interesting. That goes like this. Okay. Now we got this wing flap. And we have a sticker. One of the HPs, number 39. Do I need to do anything, or can I finger this one in here? There we go. That's on. Okay, yeah, that's like that. Oh, we need the long blue pin. Black pin there. Okay, and then there's a 3 beam on top of that. Another black pin. And then a number 22 wing. So it goes like that. And that is going to go here. Okay, so I see this is going to line up over here somehow. And then we take a little axle and just hold that in there. There we go. Just to keep it in place. That's all that's for. Okay, so this is supposed to go on. Okay, it's showing it inside down here. So can I put that in there? Oh, and then this, okay, then the blue pin goes in that gray beam there, and we have, okay, there we go. Oh, and then this is supposed to go up here, I'm guessing. And it goes on the back one, and it angles it down, so that's why that wasn't hooked up. So there's that floorboard in, and we start the top of this side pod. So now we gotta get into the other side. And that will be fun. Okay. That goes there. And we got sticker 31. Like that. And it goes this way. Okay, and then that long blue pin goes in there. Okay, we have that, and then I'm gonna hook that up again. That goes in here. this hooks up here. There. Now the entire floorboard has to be made. That's why it's so many steps. Okay. Goes like that. Okay, we're like this. I need to put this there. And then that goes on like, oops, like so. And anything else? Nope. Long blue pins on this side. Oops. Down one should be like that. Okay. Okay, and then we have the long blue pin with the beam on it. Flip it over, put the other pins in, connecting the side. This piece that we're building, we've got a 22. And that goes here, and then the little flap there. Flap, we got the yellow axle, we got the 1x flap, and then the last of the big ones, red axle, and pop that on the side here. That. And this whole operation here. Okay, this is fun. Okay, this is down here. This axle goes here. And then we got this guy. And then that is supposed to hook up to like this, and then that's supposed to hook up like that. And now we have the little 8 wings. For the fins here. Now we got this, and okay, and that goes there. That, and that's supposed to hook on over here. And finally, we've got this part, this wing, At least, well, almost finally. And we have sticker number 34 for this one. And get that on there. There we go. And we have blue pin, black pin. Uh-oh. Did I misplace a 1x3 beam somewhere? Uh-oh. I think, right there. That's supposed to be a T, not a 1x3 beam. And that's where I messed up. And we will fix that over here. Okay, there we go. That's probably a tad bit important. But that goes on the right spot. And we have, this goes in like that, and just turn that, get the, oh, that's a new mistake. Oh, just not in there super good. Okay. Now let's get that on the side here. So that goes this way. And that's gonna slide in right there. I think we're gonna be turning it upside down to put those in, if I were to guess. And that goes on the back here. So now we have those connected. So we got side pods started, floorboards in, and we do have to turn it upside down to put these through those two beams that were in there. Okay. I am pretty sure that's where they go. And yeah, let's get that one in. There. Now those are connected in there. Okay. Oh, we have to put a couple of these in. Okay, there's extra of these. I thought there was, I'm like, well, there's a couple of these. That's not right, but it isn't right. And we have to put on these back here for future, probably. So that's been part 6 of my Ferrari SF24 build. This time, we've got the floorboards on there, as well as got the start of the side pods thanks to that that connection it needed with the floorboard back here anyway. So we got this connection back here. So if you would like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and take it easy.